Hey everybody, Black Ninja 797 here, and welcome back to another episode of Left 4 Dead 2 Myth Busting Mondays. And in today's video for the final myth, we are going to be testing to see if whether or not it's actually possible to revive a teammate who is incapacitated or hanging off of the ledge in the drainage system within the Chapter 2 panic event of Coldstream, the one with the explosive barrel specifically. I have read all your guys' comments, and I know many of you hate Coldstream for specifically just that part. And hopefully, by ending up testing this idea, maybe this part hopefully won't be so bad. If you guys end up enjoying today's video, please drop a like, subscribe if you are new, and if you guys have a myth of your very own that you would like to have us test next week, just please leave it here within the comment section down below, or also alternatively, you can leave it within my Discord server, which is going to be linked down below in this video's description. But with all that being said, guys, I hope you end up enjoying this week's episode of Left 4 Dead 2 Myth Busting Mondays. Myth: can you blow up the gas station on hard rain just like No Mercy? Alrighty guys, so myth number 1 is going to be submitted in by Tacky Rovelator. So I'm channeling my inner Dan, and I'm just spawning in propane tanks, gasoline tanks, explosives of all kinds within this given area, and when I end up feeling like I have enough that will almost crash the game, I will end up shooting it and just see what happens. So upon shooting all the explosives, it looks glorious, just like the 4th of July. But as you guys can see, the gas station is still standing, even though it is lit ablaze. And just in case if you were wondering, no, the grenade launcher doesn't make a difference either. So that means for myth number 1 today, it's going to be busted. You cannot blow up the gas station on hard rain, just like you can in No Mercy. No Mercy's is unique, and it's the only one you can blow up that we know of. Myth: can the hunter traverse Chapter 1 of The Last Stand without touching water? Myth number 2 is going to be submitted in by Taco Twins Gaming, and we're just going to be keeping up the trend of water myths that we've been having over the last couple of weeks. Now we're going to be testing out The Last Stand. Now The Last Stand doesn't have that much water. It's really only near the very end of Chapter 1 where you're trying to get to the safe room. And now unlike the last 3 maps that we have tried to test this myth on, this one was by far the easiest because this has the least amount of water and the most amount of alternative pathways, so you don't even have to get near the water. And it's for that reason that the myth is confirmed. You can complete Chapter 1 of The Last Stand as a hunter without touching water. Myth: can you kill Church Guy through the safe room door? Now for those that don't know, when you end up playing on Death Toll, Church Guy doesn't officially spawn in till you at least open up the door once. But once you open up the door, if you were to shut it again, he is still going to be in there as either a smoker, a hunter, or a boomer. And we're going to try to see if, while the safe room door is closed while he's now spawned in, if we can kill him that way. And I'm trying to use a grenade launcher just because I thought that would be the best bet. And then I was originally going to switch over to something like a gasoline can, but Glopursko just shot him with a bullet gun through the door anyways, which at least answered my question for me, which is that the myth is confirmed. Yes, you can kill Church Guy through the safe room door if it is closed, as long as he's already spawned in. Myth: can you complete all of Crash Course in 13 minutes or less, like how you can in The Last Stand? Myth number 4 is going to be submitted in by Glopursko. Now, just as a friendly reminder for those that don't remember, there's an achievement that you can get for completing the Last Stand campaign in its entirety in 13 minutes or less. And I want to see if whether or not that is possible within the Crash Course campaign, given the fact that this is the only other campaign that is also 2 chapters long. Now, Crash Course, I have said before time and time again, this map feels long and short at the exact same time, because Chapter 1 takes way too long to get to the safe room, and really should be split in half and made into 2 separate chapters. So let's test this theory. Let's see if whether or not that Crash Course is way too long of a campaign. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to completely disable the director and get rid of all the bots, so that way there is no possible things interfering with me. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run from the very beginning to the very end as fast as I can, essentially mimicking what would have been an air quote perfect run if everything worked out. So that way nothing ends up stopping me other than just my own speed. Now, to give myself better odds and hopefully get a better result, I am going to be doing some speedrun tactics, and one of those things I'm going to be doing is I'm going to try to skip the panic event as much as I can. And by skipping the panic event, I mean I'm just going to run through the fire and the car explosions that are happening right as soon as I end up shooting the gun. I'm not going to just let the fire burn out. I can take the damage. If you guys had to also make a guess, what do you think is going to be the result? Do you think that this myth is going to be confirmed or busted? Because it can really only end up being one or the other. Here's a way we can look at it. If the myth ends up being busted, then that just proves to me that this map is just way too long, because it shouldn't take 13 plus minutes to navigate throughout a map when you're just walking and nothing is interfering with you. That's just artificial buff in game time, and that's not cool. However, maybe I'm proven wrong and the myth is confirmed. Maybe this map is actually not as long as I think it is, and instead what I'm noticing is that the zombies are slowing me down and the panic event is slowing me down. If I don't get trapped by as many zombies, or if I choose to skip the panic event and go as soon as I can, maybe this map can be completed within hopefully a few minutes or less, because that'd be wonderful. It wouldn't end up being then a hassle to end up playing on Crash Course on a regular basis. So far we have already completed Chapter 1, and we're only in about 2 minutes so far. So that's pretty good. That is really solid so far. But now that we have the finale, this might end up being a little bit more tricky, because the finale will definitely go on longer given the fact that we have to wait for that slow truck animation to take place and have the truck slowly but surely fall all the way down until it eventually meets the ground, and then we can finally get in and leave. By the way guys, when it comes to these time-based myths, these ones are sometimes very fun to do and quite intriguing, so if you guys want to submit more of them, by all means please submit them in. We could do speedrun myths like, can you complete NSenr Chapter 1 in 1 minute or less? We can do some survival myths with that time clock. We can time how long it takes to kill a certain special infected. We can time how long it takes to heal our teammates, how long it takes us to fully empty out a gun like an M60 for example. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of creative things that you guys can think of when it comes to this type of idea. In fact, here's an idea. Valve or any developers that are watching this that work on Left 4 Dead, does anybody know if there's a speedrun mutation or a speedrun mode that we can download as a mod or even add to the official game? Because I think that speedrunning and versing my friends would be, honestly, a quite fun idea. If you guys want to see me speedrun against my friends for a video, make sure you drop a like and leave a comment down below. That could be quite interesting. Okay, so we are almost at the finale. I just have to go up onto this truck and get into the arena. Now we're going to have to end up having the hard and slightly annoying part. Here's hoping it won't end up taking too long, but it does look like we are really good on time so far, with the campaign only so far taking less than 4 minutes. Now see, here's the thing is that this is only working out the way it is because I'm simulating a perfect run by disabling the director and having no teammates. If I ended up having the director on and having teammates, this would have taken 10 plus additional minutes. Here's something I've also noticed, by the way, with Crash Course while trying to test out this myth, is that when you have nothing to do and there's no zombies to fight and you're just walking around the entire map, this is probably one of the main reasons about why I find Crash Course boring, is because it's not pretty to look at. Even though it's a Left 4 Dead 1 map, and Left 4 Dead 1 normally is more scary, Crash Course is not scary. In fact, it's probably the least scary map in all of Left 4 Dead 1. Hey, at least the good news is though, at least Crash Course has the best rescue vehicle in the entire franchise. That truck is really cool. By the way guys, while I got you here while the myth is still playing out, I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you, by the way, for the support on the recent videos and live streams. I just still find it crazy how we've just blown past 5,000 and now 6,000 subscribers, and we're super close now to 7,000 subscribers, which is just absolutely insane. I am very much looking forward to showing you guys what I have planned for 7,000, because I promise you guys, you're not going to be expecting what it is. So if you guys want to stay up to date on all the content that I'm going to be making in the future, make sure you not only subscribe, but also check out my social media handles, which is my Discord, my Twitter, and also my Twitch, which are linked down below in this video's description. Just a few days ago on my Twitch channel, I completed the entirety of Half-Life 1 for the first time ever, and that was quite a lot of fun. That was a very neat game, and I'm very much looking forward to playing Half-Life 2 very soon. It was just nice to knock another Valve game off of the list. So now I have finally played Left 4 Dead, CSGO, Team Fortress, Gary's Mod, and Half-Life 1. So all that's left is Half-Life 2, and then the Portal games. Alrighty guys, so the truck is finally lowering down. Any second now I will be able to jump in the back of it and engage the cutscene. So here we go, I'm finally jumping in the truck, and it took me about 5 minutes and 47 seconds to complete the entirety of Crash Course, meaning the myth is confirmed. You can complete Crash Course within 13 minutes or less. Alrighty guys, and now it is time for the final myth, and once again is going to be, can you end up saving your teammate if they are hanging off of the ledge within the drainage systems of Chapter 2 of the panic event on Swamp Fever? Let's do this. Myth. Can you save a teammate hanging on the ledge at the end of the Chapter 2 panic event on Coldstream? So this is the part that I'm referring to in case any of you were wondering, and it's not as easy as it looks. You can't just stick yourself with an adrenaline shot and revive the person. The water just goes by way too quickly and you will slip and fall if you try to revive them. Now some of you might be thinking, well, adrenaline was my best idea, so if adrenaline doesn't work, then this guy be busted, right? Well, not exactly. Unlike their human counterparts, zombies cannot be affected by the water and will not end up falling into the hole. And since there is player collision amongst zombies and human players, the zombies actually will prevent the humans from slipping and falling on said water. Which means I have an idea. I'm going to purposely spawn in some common zombies right next to Globbersko at the very edge and then try to revive him. And it looks like they hold me in place and give me literally just enough time to revive him and save him from the ledge. Meaning the final myth is confirmed, believe it or not. I don't think a lot of you were going to be expecting this one, but the zombies were the reason why this is possible. Most players kill them immediately, and that is the reason why that this is normally not possible, because it's just the humans that are left standing. If the zombies do not get killed right away, and you have enough trigger finger discipline and can end up pushing them into the spot where they need to be, you can save your teammates from falling off of the ledge within the second chapter on the panic event in Coldstream. But yeah guys, that is it here for today's video, and I do truly hope you guys ended up enjoying it. If you did, please consider dropping a like, comment, subscribe, follow, and all that beautiful stuff. If you guys have a myth of your very own that you would like to have be featured in next week's episode, please leave them here within the comments down below, or also alternatively, you can leave them within my Discord server, which is going to be linked down below in this video's description. And with all that being said guys, I hope you end up enjoying seeing another YouTube video from the most unique YouTubers we're ever going to see. Thanks for watching guys, I love all of you, and peace out.
Hey meme lords, Jesus here, and you better have enjoyed that video there by the eternal god Daddy Ninja. You should probably subscribe too, or the mighty Moab will come for your balls. If you enjoyed the video, you might like it too, and give me the memes. Flash, bang, boom!